Good day and welcome to Xuviate Business Agility Daily, where we help leaders reimagine how work gets done. Today, I would like to explore why trying to motivate people with a higher salary or a longer title often fails. As leaders, we would like to have an engaged team, and conventional thinking suggests that you increase their pay and incentives, and they will do whatever you ask them to do. Don't get me wrong. People want and deserve to be paid well. I'm talking about money as a motivator. There's lots of research out there to debate if this actually works or not, and virtually all studies agree that the more people focus on their salaries, the less they will focus on satisfying their intellectual curiosity, learning new skills, or having fun. And those are the very things that make people perform their best. The extreme of incentive compensation, as seen in many sales teams, is that more never becomes enough, and employees become more focused on attaining a number than on fulfilling their mission. This leads to tactics that undercut service and margin in order to make quota. But this last thought was just an excursion. Let me, as usual, take a step back and paint a picture. So today, I am actually going to dive a bit into psychology, and what you see here is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And don't worry, I'm not going to go through everything. I'm actually going to look at two parts. The first, lowest four are seen as the deficiency needs. And as you can read there, it says motivation decreases as needs are met. So what that means is, for example, salary and a title. Salary falls into safety and physiological needs of food and shelter and clothing. And if people have enough of that, then they are not really motivated by it anymore. If they don't have enough, then motivation is obviously there to get it. And the same thing goes with a status, which is in esteem. So a bigger title, things like that. But hopefully most of you, especially senior team members, are not there, because then you've got a totally different problem. What most people in our teams should be in and should be focusing on is our being or growth needs, because we want to be part of a bigger whole. We want to self-actualize. We want to transcend ourselves and become part of this bigger. And here motivation increases as needs are met. So what can you as a leader do, and what does that mean to you? The big thing for you is you need to create a better motivational climate than just by salary or by new incentives. And one of them is to challenge people, to really make them think and stretch themselves. But with that, and that is where you as leader are critical, is that you then need to support your team. You need to coach them. You need to give them the resources that they need for that. And you need to allow for failure. And here I'm not talking about failure because they didn't do things or so, but it is failure because we are pushing the envelope. So to summarize, humans want to be treated as individuals. As leaders, we need to learn to understand what types of motivation work best to gain results from different individuals and teams. 3 actionable steps to create a better motivational climate are: challenge people, then support your team, and do allow for failure.